Hey everybody, I think we are live. Let me know. It's a little bit different for me today. I'm using a totally different device. I don't know how the quality is going to be. I didn't really change any of the settings on this brand new fancy camera, but alas, it's here. So I'm hoping it's going to work. It looks like it might be a bit choppy. And let me know if you can hear me or not. Let me just see here. I just want to see. It should be shooting in pretty good. So, okay, awesome. Oh, yay. Okay, Elias says that the quality is super good. Yay, amazing. Okay, perfect. Hey, Elias. Hey, Justin. Hey, Reese. Hey, I know there's a whole bunch of people in here to start. That's awesome. Hey, Megan, if you're still in here. If not, make sure you are jumping in. But yeah, so the sound is good. How is like the coloring is good. I think. Let me know. Okay, amazing. Yay. That's so exciting. So it's a brand new style of streaming over here at SwishWilly. Again, I am wearing my hockey jersey today because it is hockey playoffs. My team Montreal Canadiens are playing again tonight against the Vegas Golden Knights. So yeah, that's not until later, so we don't have to worry about me getting distracted, so we're okay. But yeah, there's a lot. Look at everyone. Wow. That's awesome. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. It's always a pleasure having you guys here. I'm just trying to fix my things on my chat box. There we go. Okay, perfect. So I feel like I kind of have this weird little like command center going on because I have my camera right here. I have one computer here, and then I have my streaming software over here. So, hey Megan, awesome. Thank you for coming back in. I knew you were here a little bit earlier, so it's great to see you back here. Make sure that you are hitting that like button and sharing the stream out. And yeah, tell all your friends and family about it. We'd love to have as many people joining us as humanly possible on these WDW Wednesdays and on SwishWilly Saturdays. So, hey Nat. Hi, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I want to attempt to pronounce this to oh my god, that's so embarrassing. But hi Ribbit to you too. So yeah, it's always great to see you guys here. Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. Now, I know what everybody wants to talk about first thing, but we're not going to do that right away. We're going to work our way up there. Let's first talk about a big kind of resort thing that got announced recently. Yes, this week has definitely been super exciting for news. So we have a new resort that is, I believe today we were able to start getting reservations for it, and that is the Animal Kingdom Lodge. That is opening up for everybody, thank goodness. And you know what? When they say more resorts opening, that means more guests opening, which means capacity is growing, which is great for everybody. Those annual pass holders are going to be able to get a lot more days with their passes. You're going to have cast members that aren't as blocked. They're not going to be blocked out every single day of the year, and they have to use those wonderful comp passes that they hold so near and dear to their hearts. But yeah, so we're anticipating Animal Kingdom happening. That is actually going to be opening on August 26th. So I have never personally stayed there. I've eaten plenty of times in those resort restaurants. But I don't know, have any of you guys stayed there, or do you guys want to stay there? If you have, I would love to know what your favorite parts are, or if there's any parts that you maybe didn't like so much. I don't know what you possibly couldn't like about Animal Kingdom, but again, how am I to know? Can't wait for Disney vacations. I know. We're one day closer now. We are one day closer. Every day is a day closer. We're getting there for sure. Oh, you stayed there in 2010. Awesome. What part were you in? I know that there's Kidani Village. I've never stayed there, but I have eaten there. Where have you eaten, Megan? I've eaten at Boma, and I have eaten at Sanaa. Is that that's not the only one. And I haven't eaten at Chico yet, but I really, really want to eat at Chico. Excuse us, Reese. Reese rolling in with the Savannah View room. You've never been to Florida, Elias? Oh, well, one day you are going to get there. I promise you. You will absolutely get there for sure. For sure. You ate at Boma? So good. Did you have Boma for breakfast, brunch, dinner? I had Boma. I've only had Boma oh wait, no, I'm lying. I've had both. I've had dinner and I've had brunch. That is probably one of the most underrated brunch places on property. It's not necessarily underrated as in people don't appreciate it. I just feel like people don't talk about it that much. A lot of people are kind of hung up on the Chef Mickey's for breakfast, that kind of stuff, but I think it's delicious. See, Megan, you know what's up. You know what's up for sure. Got all the good things going on there. I'm just checking this thing. Make sure everybody, this is like, you guys are seeing all of the crevasses of my face right now. This is so funny. I love this though. This is really fun. I like that I'm able to do this. This is great. You had dinner at both Sanaa and Beaumont. Yeah, I love the bread service at Sanaa. It's probably one of my favorite things. So, I'm going to try a few things today. I don't know if it's necessarily going to work. I was trying to do some tests where I could like pop up some fun stuff on the screen. I don't know if I can, so we're going to try. And if I can't, I apologize, but just know the effort is there. I don't have like a lot of stuff, but I was just kind of fiddling around with things. Let me see. I don't know if this is going to, I don't think it's working because it's showing that I have something on there, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work this time around, but we will definitely be working on it in the future. I don't know, maybe I just need to update my stream software. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, am I frozen? Am I frozen for everybody? Oh no. I don't know. Am I frozen? If anybody else, I hope not. Oh, okay, good. No. Okay, so I'm not frozen for Justin. So let's get, Elias, if you want to refresh just in case. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I am not frozen. So awesome. So it was really great to see everybody. I know I have a bunch of people from Canada. I have some people from the UK. I have some people coming over from California on here. So if you are new to the stream, make sure that you let me know whereabouts in the globe you are. You don't have to tell me your exact city. You don't even have to tell me your state or province. You can literally just say the country you're in. I just want to see where exactly I'm pulling everybody from. It's just a lot of fun to see how far this can kind of go. Okay, perfect. Elias is back. Great. Okay. So again, we were just discussing Animal Kingdom. Now, I've never stayed there. I've always kind of wanted to. I've always wanted to stay in the Savannah View room. And Reese, you'll be able to tell me if it's worth it or not, because I've always wanted to stay there, but I was so concerned that the animals were only around certain times of day, especially when I'm already at the park. So I was afraid to miss them. So you can tell me if that is not the case at all. Because that'd be very interesting for me to know. Let's see. I don't know if anyone can hear this. I'm playing music very, very faintly. Very faintly. I don't want to get caught for copyright. So, oh my god, the animals were there whenever I looked out the window. That's awesome. So was it any time of day? I don't know, because I don't know how it really works, but my favorite are giraffes, and I don't know. I've heard that those are like the ones that you see the most often, which would be super exciting. But oh, I'm so jealous. Now I really want to stay there. Like, I love Wilderness Lodge. I love the look of it. And I've stayed there once, and it was awesome. My dream is to stay at the Polynesian. They go backstage at night. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that makes sense. I mean, why would they want to graze around in the dark anyway? What do I know, right? What do I know? I wish you guys could, like, see my little command center right now. It's so outrageous. So outrageous. I was, like, this close to using my external microphone as well. And then I thought that might be a little bit of overkill. Oh, you've stayed at the Polynesian before or not? That's so much fun. I'm so jealous. I would love to stay there. I know quite a few people who stay there frequently, and that's kind of like their go-to. It's a little too pricey for me to have as my go-to each time I go. However, I would not be upset if they wanted to give that to me there. I also would love to stay at, yes, me too, Megan. I've also wanted to stay in the Bay Lake Tower theme park view villas. I know that they're more like modern and don't really scream Disney so much in the sense of like how they're decorated, but they look really pretty. And if you get the theme park view and you can look right onto Space Mountain, oh, so nice, so nice. It's a good time it's a good one-time resort to stay at. Okay, understood. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I look really short right now. I'm not that short, I swear. Yes, I am. Yeah, all right. So okay, so here, let's go right over to Elias now. So Elias is over on the West Coast. So they there's more restaurants and more dining locations opening over at Disneyland Resort, which is really, really exciting. I know lots of stuff has already opened, and the number one food place that I want to try at Disneyland is the shawarma place, shawarma palace at the Avengers Campus, because I love shawarma. But yeah, so it looks like we do have a few more things opening, so I'm going to read them off for you, Elias, just so you know. So at Disneyland, you're getting the Tiki Juice Bar, the Rancho del Zocalo Restaurante. Please don't at me for that. That's terrible pronunciation. But you have Alien Pizza Planet, Oga's Cantina. You have Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo. Both of those are at the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, just so you know. We have Maurice's Treats and Edelweiss Snacks. That is going to be coming. Those are all opening very, very soon. They're opening either June 17th or June 14th, which is really exciting. Who doesn't love food, right? And then you also have the Disney California Adventure side, which, again, these restaurants are going to be opening either on the 17th or the 24th. So you have Wine Country Trattoria, Mendocino Terrace, Bayside Brews, Lamplight Lounge Brunch, Lamplight Lounge Boardwalk Dining. You have Jack Jack Cookie Num Nums, which is awesome. So all that stuff is opening. Oh, you love Rancho. Tell me more. What's the best thing to get there? I would love to hear that, because I plan on going to Disneyland as soon as I possibly can. So if you can give me all of the tips, I know you're here all the time, so one tip per stream minimum, Elias. That would be wonderful. Yes, not yummy shawarma. It is the best. It is the best. See. Alrighty, sorry about that. I just had to touch base. Yeah, let's see. See, of course you can come, Justin. And see, Elias got me. Okay, the nachos at Rancho are the best. Okay. Now, do you have on this menu? I know, like some restaurants, you can choose if you want like chicken, beef, pork, whatever. Do you choose what meat comes on it? Are they meatless, or do they just kind of come with whatever they put on it? Ooh, who doesn't ask for extra guac, Elias? Let's get real. If you don't ask for extra guacamole, I don't know about you. I love guacamole so much. I could eat it on everything. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, you get to choose. That's good. I like that you get to choose. I like that. Okay. All right, so... Oh, you don't like guacamole, Megan? Maybe you just haven't had it made properly. I feel like some people probably just don't like the texture, per se. But I feel like if you have the right recipe for it, you can make a guac lover out of anyone. That's how I look. Unless you're allergic to avocados, which I get, stay away from it. Stay far, far away. Yeah, so another pretty exciting thing that happened this past week. Actually, just yesterday, okay, see, and that's exactly what I said, Megan. See, and now if you're allergic, stay far, far away. I definitely understand. We'll find you something else. But yeah, so as of yesterday, we had the public sale for the Disney After Hours Boo Bash tickets. I think I talk about this every stream. I'm just really curious to see what everyone else's thoughts are on it. I know that they were selling pretty quick. So more than half of the dates in October are sold out. The last date in September is currently sold out. And yeah, so I'm interested to see. I mean, it is a fairly expensive ticket. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty expensive. And I think that the first night in August is also sold out. Let me check. Yeah, so the very first night in August, so the 10th is sold out. Then every other day so far in August is open. We only have one day, which is September 24th, that's sold out. And then you only have you only have 5 days in October that you can get your tickets for now. So it's moving pretty quick. Let me see. Thank you, Reese. So Reese has informed me that I missed a restaurant that is opening over at Disneyland. Sorry, Elias, and sorry for everyone who's planning to go to Disneyland. But the Cozy Cone Motel Popcone is going to be open. So that's going to open on the 24th. So thanks, Reese, for correcting me. Yeah. So, and then let me see here. So we have the After Hours event going on. I'm just checking all of this stuff. Let me see. So, I don't know if you guys are DVC members or if you are annual pass holders. You do get $10 off your tickets for August and September events. Or maybe it's just, no, it's August and September. And then the October events, I'm pretty sure you don't get a discount on. I think. And maybe, yeah, I think. Yeah. But yeah, so they're selling out pretty quick. They haven't really announced anything performance-wise other than, okay, yeah, thank you, Reese. Yeah, August and September, DVC and AP discounts. But yeah, so they haven't announced formally if there's going to be any further performances for the event other than the Cadaver Dans, which are the Dapper Dans in Halloween gear. So we'll hopefully be seeing more as the times are changing, and they are changing rapidly. So hopefully we'll start seeing some more, and we'll touch on something that may be back a little bit later. The cavalcades were announced. Yeah. Okay, Disneyland tip 1. When watching parades, don't sit or stand in Main Street or in front of the castle. Those places are way too crowded. The best place, in my opinion, is under the menorah. Interesting. Oh, the monorail. I was like, they have a constant menorah? Monorail next to the Matterhorn and Alice in Wonderland. That's a very good tip. Thank you, Elias. I will keep that in mind for sure. For sure. So cavalcades were announced. Yes. Now, it looks like these cavalcades are going to be similar to the cavalcades that we saw last year, just throughout the day. So they are bringing back the Halloween floats, well, some of them from the Boo to You parade. So the one that is different is that they are bringing back the Maleficent Steampunk float from the Festival of Fantasy, which is a huge crowd pleaser. Everyone loves that float, so I think that's a very good decision on their part. Hopefully they'll be bringing more, and who knows, maybe it can progress into a parade. We don't know. Disneyland Marching Band return on June 18th. That's very exciting. That is that's a huge deal at Disneyland. I don't know, Elias, do you ever stop to watch the marching band? Is that a thing that everybody does in Disneyland? Because I feel like I would. It's kind of like, that to me is like watching the Dapper Dans in Main Street in Florida. Yes, the marching band. You're so excited. That's awesome. I love how excited you are about everything at Disneyland. It makes me want to go that much more. So thank you so much for always sharing that enthusiasm. I really appreciate you being here in each and every stream. Let me see here. Okay, so now this is another big one. We're gonna have a little chit chat about this. Could be like, it depends. Everyone's got different opinions on this. Now, as of June 15th, well, to be honest, it's already pretty much started. Because it's the 16th. Wow. Okay, I'm losing track of my days. I thought we weren't even at the 15th yet for some reason, yet I just talked about it being the 15th. Anyhow, it's official that masks are pretty much optional now unless you're on a monorail, a boat, a Skyliner, or a bus. So this is huge. This is huge. They always play Disney hits. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So I don't know, what does everyone else feel about this mask change? I know, I mean, it's pretty like Frozen, Mickey. Oh, that's awesome. Frozen, Mickey Mouse merch. Very cool. I feel like in Florida, it's a good thing in a sense that the masks are coming down just because it's hot there. Mind you, I went in, okay, I didn't go in the dead heat of the summer last year. I went in September, early September. It was still pretty hot. I didn't feel like I was getting like suffocated or anything with my mask on the whole time, but Reese says, I personally think it might be a bit too early, but that's just personal. I feel the same way. I don't know if I think I'd be wearing my mask right now still in the park. Unless there was genuinely like nobody around me within 20-foot radius, no more than that, probably like a 50-foot radius. But even, yeah, I don't know, like I get it because the entire United States is changing. So I think they kind of just had to follow suit. Well, they didn't have to, but I feel like I get why they did, but too early. California needs more time. I'm surprised that California is doing it right now. I thought everything would kind of take a little bit longer there, given that they've just kind of opened. But what do I know? I'm not part of that team, so I have no idea why they make those decisions or what drives the decisions in particular. But yeah, so that starts. So it's kind of crazy seeing some people. Kind of crazy seeing people walking around the parks without masks on. It's almost like I'm watching them partake in something illegal because we're so used to wearing masks now. So I don't mind the masks, honestly, but it does get hot when wearing. Yeah, it can for sure. It can definitely get warm. Now, the unfortunate thing for people who wear makeup is that now you have to spend more money on makeup, because I know during the pandemic, I wasn't buying makeup because I had a mask on and it would just come off anyway. So I wasn't wearing it as much. So now everyone has to invest again. So, I mean, I guess there could be worse things, right? Much worse things. But yeah, so again, welcome to the stream if you are brand new. My name is Lindsay. This is my channel, SwishWilly and Disney. I talk about all things Disney, so if you love that sort of thing, make sure you hit subscribe and click that notification bell so you know each time I go live on Wednesdays and Saturdays, sometimes sporadically at the parks when I can get myself there. And you can make sure you get notified each time I make a new video. So yeah, make sure you hit that bell. And I think in Florida it's a good thing, but in California it's too soon. I mean, yeah, I think it's a bit too soon, I think, for everyone in this in like the vast scheme of it all. Like, there's a lot that got dropped. So, in my opinion, having no mask in California this early is kind of stupid, because a few months ago Los Angeles was the center of COVID. And yeah, you're not wrong. You're certainly not wrong with that, and especially because of all of the restrictions getting eased, California was like the last one to join in. So I'm surprised that they're kind of accelerating everything that much. So, because there's no distancing either now. That's true. No distancing. Hey, Jared, welcome. Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah, so the masks are definitely interesting. I think a lot of people will still have them on them. Even I think I will, even if they tell me I don't need to wear it in monorails and stuff. I think that's where I'm going to draw the line for myself. I don't know, I just think it's better. I know most of us are going to be vaccinated. However, because it's an honor system, you're going to have those people who say, yeah, I'm vaccinated, because legally they can't make you prove it. So, since I'm going in July, I will bring my mask, and I might take it off if there's nobody around, or if I'm taking pictures. Yeah, of course. A lot of people, I would take my mask off to take a photo. You're stationary. You're typically not around people like on top of you when you're going to take a picture, so I can understand that too. I would still wear it too unless I'm away from people. Exactly. I think Reese and I have a very similar outlook on that, where things are moving maybe a bit too quick for us. It's great to see the progress. It's great to see the world come back to a sense of normalcy. However, I don't think I'm personally there yet. Here's the thing: it says anyone vaccinated, but people under 12 are not wearing it. It makes no sense. Yeah, and that's where it's tough, because how do you regulate that? Because 12 years and younger can't get vaccinated at all. They don't even have a vaccine. So that's a really hard thing, I think. Hopefully they'll find a vaccine that's good for like 8 to 12. Hopefully. Who knows if it'll come, but I'm hoping so. I think we're all hoping that it just gets a little bit more normal for everyone. And you know what? It is getting more normal. You can't say it's not. It's definitely getting more normal. I just don't know if I'm ready to be that normal yet. I'm going to Disney next year. I wonder what everything will be like then. I'm going to say, Megan, that you're probably going to be looking at a Disney World or Disney World or Disneyland, whichever one. I think you said you're going to Disney World. And you won't even be able to tell the difference. You almost won't even see that there was a pandemic. That's what I think Disney World's going to look like next year. The parents are not wearing it. They're not. Yeah, of course. That's just it. The kid, it's monkey see, monkey do. So you can't force a kid to wear it if they're like, well, you're not doing it. It's one of those kind of things, unfortunately. Oh, you're going to Disney World in September. Have an awesome time. Are you planning on going to the After Hours Boo Bash? Yeah, Nat's the same way next year. I can't say that it's going to take me all the way to next year to feel a sense of normal. I think I need my own. I don't know. I'm not there right now. It's not to say I won't get there this year, but we'll see. But right now, I'm certainly not there. You're going in a group of 6, and my 10-year-old cousin can't get vaccinated. She'll have to keep her mask on. Well, that's great that if she's going to keep her mask on, that's really great. That's a really, it's a great thing that she's going to be doing. And I know it's just sacrifice when you look at the rest of your family and they're already vaccinated and you're kind of like between a rock and a hard place, but that's a really responsible approach. I appreciate that for sure. Because I went this year and it was different. Yeah, I think, Megan, I honestly think you're going to have I think you're going to find that Disney it's going to feel like nothing ever happened. Okay, you're not sure if you're going. Yeah, you have some time. It looks like there's only one date that's not available right now, and that's the very, very last date. So I'm not really sure when you're headed down there in September, but I think you got some time. Don't make any rash decisions. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy that we have that going on. I know this is like a really simple. This is now simple, and kind of. People don't understand unless you've had it before. But another big thing of news is that the noodles are back at Ohana. They are adding them back to the menu, and I don't know if anyone kept tabs on the uproar that was had when they announced that Ohana. So first of all, everyone was ecstatic. They announced that Ohana was opening, and then people read the menu and they're like, what? Where are my favorite items? And they brought back the noodles. Breaking news, everybody. Ohana noodles are back. This is how intense. This is where Disney knew that this was a very, very, very touchy subject. And I don't think Disney anticipated people to go that Looney Tune over the darn noodles. But they posted their own Instagram and Facebook story about the Ohana noodles coming back. That was wild. Everyone's happy about the noodles are back. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so Elias, you haven't been over to Florida yet, but so there's a restaurant in the Polynesian resort called Ohana. They have probably the most delicious noodles on their menu. And when they announced that they were reopening, the noodles were nowhere to be found on this menu. And like people who swear by Ohana, and even if you didn't swear by it, but you still enjoyed it, were losing their marbles over these noodles. Like absolutely losing their marbles. I was fine because I'm like, you know what? There's other things that I'm more upset about. Like the fact that Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review is still not open yet. That is my jam. Every time I go there several times. Thank you, Reese. You can definitely make your reservations now. It opens on July 9th. Very exciting. I can't wait. But yes, it is one of the most ridiculous conversations we can have on this stream, I think, where we're talking about noodles and the uproar. It's Noodlegate is what I have called it myself. The noodle uproar. Yes, absolute Noodlegate. Ohana is so good for breakfast and nothing else. You see, you know what's interesting is that this is unpopular opinion, I don't care for Ohana for breakfast. Yep, I said it. Get ready. It's going to be another version of Disney uproar and unpopular opinion, this time caused by me. I would rather go to Boma for brunch. I would take Trails End at the Fort Wilderness. Trails End is very underrated. If you have not tried Trails End for brunch, you need to go. It is so delicious. Also, Sebastian's Bistro reopens June 24th for walk-ins, and guests who wish to dine July 5th or later may book reservations starting June 10th. So you can already get those for Sebastian's Bistro. Now, reason that I looked at this, the menu is awesome, and for $29, you can't go wrong. That is an affordable menu. So there you go. Sebastian's Bistro is where to go in the meantime. Look at this. I can have them. Oh, I can actually show you what my phone case looks like on my phone. How exciting. Usually my phone is what's driving this stream. Let's see here. Thank you, Nat just sent me the noodles stuff. That's awesome. She sent me a recipe on how to do them at home. Thank you. You are the best. But yeah, so we have lots and lots going on, and I just realized something. Hang on now. I'm fixing this up. I apologize. One moment. Okay, there you go now. I just fixed you up. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Sorry. You'll see what I mean next time you chat in. I know this isn't related to what we were talking about, but I'm planning my first Disney trip by myself without bears. Oh, well, that's awesome. Are you going by yourself or are you going with friends? That's really exciting, Megan. It's really interesting when you go for the first time, when you do literally everything you want to do and you're on your own timetable. It's a very different, very, very different kind of thing. Okay, you're going with a friend. That's great. I think you're going to have the best time. It's going to be very different, but in the best kind of way. Okay. Oh, and your mom. Okay, great. So I think you're going to genuinely really, really enjoy it. There's a family vacation and then there's a friend's vacation. And even if your mom's coming in, I'm not sure if you and your mom are like really, really great friends, which is great. I'm really close with my mom. So that's good. Oh, hey, Chris. But yeah, so I think you're going to have the best time. And just take it as it goes. Kind of don't overplan it, but plan it just enough. Oh my God, I went to Disneyland without my parents in middle school band competition. Oh, how is that? That's fun, though, band competitions. There used to be, sir? There used to be band competitions at Disney World that our high school band in my hometown, they used to go there every year. And my one sister played my one sister played the trumpet and my other sister played the bassoon. Sometimes the best plan is no plan. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. However, right now with Disney, the fact that you need park reservations, you kind of need a plan now, but Oh, no, that's okay. I'm like, sir, what are you sirring me for, Jared? Mom and I are so close, so I invited her to come along because I was a little nervous. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what? You kind of ease yourself into having those parentless vacations, right? You go like, instead of having both, you have one. And then you kind of go branch off from there. So your next trip, you can go with just your friends. That's why I'm so excited for the marching band to return. See, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. What instrument do you play, Elias? Also, did you hear about the new Magic Mobile Cards design? Figment and Orange Bird, yes. You know what? Let's see here. I didn't change mine yet, Reese, because I was crazy at work. So let's do that, shall we? So you can change your if you've uploaded your the clarinet, very cool, very cool. If you have the My Disney Experience app, pardon me, and you've downloaded it to your wallet, you can change your you can actually change your card image. Oh, thank you, Reese. Okay. so much more sense. Okay. Duh. This is why I have Reese around. He helps me out. Okay. Alright, so this is, now these ones, I don't necessarily know if I'm going to, this is what the pass holder Figment one looks like, everyone. Very cute. Very, very cute. And then this is the pass holder Orange Bird. I mean, who does, Orange Bird is so cute. Even if you don't really know where he started from, or if you don't know who Figment started from, which shame on you if you don't know where Figment came from, but, and Reese will vouch for me on that one, but they're two of the cutest little characters across Disney property, and I think it's really cute that they have them for pass holders specifically. That's really cute. They're both so, so cute. Let's see. Oh, okay, perfect, Elias. We'll see you soon. Sorry about that. I was looking at my phone, but I did acknowledge that you will be coming back. Figment for life. Yep, Nuts for sure an Orange Bird fan. For sure, for sure. Okay, I think Orange Bird is becoming the unofficial mascot of Florida. I feel like if you talk to like Florida residents, they've always kind of grasped him as the unofficial mascot. They need to do a Stitch one. They do for you. I'm like, I know that you know I'm not the biggest Stitch fan, but they should make it where you can pick out of a plethora of characters. Like, I know this is really funny because I love Figment. I'm more than happy to have Figment on mine, which I'm going to do after this stream. However, I would love for them. This is never going to happen because it's such a kind of obscure kind of character. But I would love them to have Duke Kaboom there. I think a really fun thing they should do is do like a World Showcase series where each country has a character that comes from that area. So like it could be, for Canada, it could be Brother Bear. I prefer Duke Kaboom. And then you go to the UK. There are so many different UK. You could have Peter Pan, Alice, Winnie the Pooh. There's so many. There's so many. I think that would just be a really, really cute way of including the World Showcase. You know, and every country that's there has something, so it's not like it can happen. You know, I'm full of ideas. Disney, hire me for the creation team because I would be great. Oh, see, and that can do the imagery. See, we're just a giant group of talented folk. Yeah, so if you were just joining in, please make sure you're chatting along with us. It is WDW Wednesdays here at SwishWilly.Disney, okay. SwishWilly and Disney. Yeah, so we talk about all things Disney. On Wednesdays, we try to highlight more of the news stuff. We do kind of go off on tangents about said thing, but needless to say, you can join us here every Wednesday and talk about the news. And on Saturdays, we have SwishWilly Saturdays, which talk about all of the things that you possibly want to talk about. That conversation is driven by you guys, which is great. So I would love for you guys to become a Wild Willy and join the SwishWilly and Disney family. I know, I need to get my name right. I can't even say things right. Why did I take such a tongue-twisting name? It's not really a tongue twister. I just can't speak sometimes. Yeah, so So we've talked about masks, we've talked about the Boo Bash, we've talked about Ohana Noodles, we've talked about Animal Kingdom Lodge opening. We have some pretty big news that I've been kind of holding off to talk about. So I think we can get around to that now. I think we should start talking about the big elephant in the room. The big elephant in the room. We need to do a drum roll. That's a terrible drum roll, but fireworks are coming back. This is like the most exciting news that the Walt Disney World Resort has released in I don't know how long. You know, this is the craziest thing for me. I am so excited, and I'm like, look at me, I can't even freaking talk. But okay, so this is where we've come a long way, folks. We've come a long way from where our breaking news was someone put a hole in the concrete with their ECV. That was breaking news for a very, very long time. And now we can officially say we have huge breaking news. The fireworks are coming back in Magic Kingdom and in Epcot. Happily Ever After is returning, and so is Epcot Forever. Epcot Forever is coming in because Harmonious is not yet fine-tuned and fixed up just yet. Hopefully it'll be there for October 1st. But in the meantime, we get Epcot Forever. Let's see. Okay, everyone is super excited here. Okay, awesome. Mickey's Mixed Magic will begin July 4th. Awesome. Super, super exciting for that, too. Hello Wishes was the first full-length show I fully enjoyed. Oh, that's awesome, Jared. This is like, okay, and this is also now, I think Disney kind of knew this. They obviously knew this all along. When they made the price point for the After Hours Boo Bash, they have not made an announcement yet, but I will not be surprised if the Halloween fireworks from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party show up at the After Hours event. This is where I think that price point is what you are going to be paying for. That's why I think they did it. They haven't announced it, so this is all speculation. I have no inside source. This is genuinely my thoughts. But yeah. Oh, I miss Illuminations every single day of my life. I am really bitter about Illuminations. Reese and I both agree we are not, Justin's fainted. Now get your tissues ready for July 1st. I can't wait for this, which means that Epcot and Magic Kingdom are probably also going to have 4th of July fireworks. This is, just so everyone is aware, the 4th of July version of Illuminations was Justin here in chat, my mod Justin. It was his very first Disney fireworks show ever. Like, that was like, he saw it, he goes, I'm sorry, fireworks who? To everybody else. So that was his very, very first one. So that was really exciting for him. Yeah, we're all going to be a mess watching people's streams on July 1st. Okay, what day of the week is July 1st? Okay, it's a Thursday. Fantastic. So I don't have to worry about like crying on stream because I'm watching someone else's stream live while we're doing this. So it's gonna be the next day. Oh, 4th of July are not happening. Ding ding. Hey Isaac, welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay, well now the 4th of July fireworks are not happening. Well, okay. You didn't hear it here first, guys, because it's not happening. So, thanks, Reese. Reese just shot my horse down. Thanks. Just kidding. Okay, so it's only going to be Happily Ever After and Epcot Forever only. Okay, thanks, Reese. Brought me down to earth again, but it's fine. Yeah, so I am, like, super excited. And this is, like, where I was really hoping that I was going to, like, I had the Happily Ever After fireworks planned to show here up in the corner, but I don't think it's going to work. So if it does, then that would be great. Let me know if you can see it. I can't on my side. I don't think it's going to work. But okay, so Reese has checked the entertainment schedule. I appreciate that, Reese. Maybe they'll do like a little like special something. They won't actually like announce. Yes, thank you. There's Isaac with his song lyrics, even though it's not playing right now. But, you know, we're going to get a little bit of happily ever after with Isaac in the chat right now. So that's awesome. Always great to see you here. Yes, it is. Reese, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. Where, here. Justin says he can't hear me. I don't know. I think he's being a kook. What? Okay. Can't wait to see that. Yes, I know. Oh, welcome back, Elias. We were just talking about like the biggest news. I'm sorry, I should have waited for you to get back, but we were talking about the huge news that the fireworks are coming back for Happily Ever After and for the Epcot Forever. Sorry, I just drew a massive blank. Okay, I have to like figure out. Reese, if you can tell me where I'm supposed to look at this eyeball, like the one right beside the source, because that one's on, but I don't know. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but that's what I think you're talking about. But yeah, so this is super, super exciting. We love fireworks, and yeah, it's just another sense of what is coming back to Disney and being normal. Yes, that one. Click it. I was clicking it. I'm sorry. I was trying to do all these fancy special effects for you guys, and it didn't work, so I gotta figure myself out here. Megan has never seen Epcot Forever. Okay. So you need to at least just once. Now, okay, this is where I'm excited because it's fireworks in general. Reese and I kind of agree on this. We're not the biggest fans of Epcot Forever. I loved Illuminations, and I know I'm going to love Harmonious. I know I'm going to. Well, at least I better, Disney. But Epcot Forever is just not really my thing. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Reese kind of said it without me having to say it, so thanks, Reese. It's just like not. It's not what it should have been. I don't know how to explain it, but like so for instance, and this is the part I think that annoyed Reese too, where there's the Figment ride, which had the original one with the Dreamfinder, and they had their song One Little Spark. Now, they should have kept it with the Dreamfinder singing it. I think that would have had that much more of a punch, but instead there's children singing it. And I have nothing against children, clearly. However, I don't want to hear them sing that song because they just should have kept it the way it was. I do agree with you. I think that they should have just kept Illuminations until Harmonious was ready, but like, what do we know? Right, Reese? That's not what we do. You guys need to tell me why and what it's about. So, Epcot Forever essentially was a show of bringing back the past of Epcot and the history of Epcot and putting it into a fireworks show. However, it didn't quite meet what they were anticipating it to be. Oh, okay, so you did see it. Okay. So, you know, I don't know. You can watch it on YouTube if you want. Save that for the small world kids. They kind of missed the mark on it. I know a lot of people did care for it. It was lackluster. That's a good word for it. Yeah, it was pretty lackluster, at least in my mind. Reese. Yeah, I'm just like not the biggest fan of it. So, you know what that means. So yeah, it was just kind of one of those things. But Reese is very adamant. You can tell he is not a fan. So we got some fireworks. So who's to say that we might not get the Halloween ones back? Which means if everything is back to normal, I am holding out hope that we are going to have Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party in all of its glory back by December. That is my hope. That is my goal. I don't necessarily know, and it's going to be really weird this year because you have all of the decorations for the 50th anniversary. So I'm interested to see how the seasonal decor works with the 50th. But yes, we are definitely going to get 50th fireworks this year. That is the best part of it. We cannot downplay that at all. Yeah, the New Year's Eve fireworks are phenomenal. If anybody has not seen them at any park, I highly recommend that you do so. I usually always end up in Epcot for New Year's Eve if I'm going in park. It's just, I don't know, I love Epcot. Last time I was there for New Year's Eve, I was in Epcot and I was actually dining at the Rose and Crown, and I was really lucky. I got a great table out on the terrace right on the water, so I got to watch the fireworks while I was eating. It was the best. It was the best. They got canceled New Year's 2021. No, that's the worst. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Never seen the New Year's Eve fireworks. I highly recommend it if you guys can get down there for New Year's Eve. Sure, the parks are absolutely packed. And there's a very minimal room to walk. However, it's kind of like an experience like no other. They have really cool, whenever it was all in its glory, they have really cool, like separate New Year's Eve parties at like every 3 pavilions in the World Showcase. It's very cool. Very cool. I need to do New Year's Eve one year. Yes, you do, Reese. And you should wait until you're 21. There's only a couple more years to go. But yes, it's very packed. It is very packed. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to find a picture. Hang on. Of like the World Showcase. It was nuts this one year. Hang on. If any of you are aware of, if any of you guys know roughly how long it takes to get from the UK to Canada in Epcot time, it's maybe 2-3 minutes, right? Depending on how fast or how slow you walk. It took me 27 minutes to get from the Rose and Crown in Epcot to the Canada popcorn cart. 27 minutes. I'm not kidding you. I'm seeing if I can find this picture. I have to have it somewhere. So let me just see here. Let me see if I can find this. It's probably on my Instagram. Yeah, it was. I'm not kidding you. Wait, and this was New Year's Eve. So I guess it was New Year's Eve 2013. It was celebrating 2013. So it was New Year's Eve. So December 31st, 2012, when I'm talking about. Wait until you see this if I can find it. You're going to die. I had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Da-da-da. Sorry if you guys are chatting. Hang on. When they got canceled, it was the funniest thing ever. The whole crowd went, aw. Oh, I'm sure the whole crowd did that. I would have too. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sure I'll find it on here. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to. This, hang on. That is UK and Canada. Look at the people. You couldn't get anywhere. I don't know if you guys saw that. If you didn't see it, then let me know because I'll put it back up there. But it was ludicrous. Absolute madness. It was crazy. And like, to be honest, I don't think I've seen New Year's Eve that crazy like myself since I've been there, but it can get bananas. Bananas. And yeah. And it's like there wasn't enough. It was almost one of those things where there were so many people that you couldn't have enough entertainment to disperse everybody, no matter what. You could have had people performing at every angle of the park, but it wouldn't have kept the traffic moving. It was so busy. I'm so short I would have gotten lost in that crowd. That's where you just have to tie a balloon to your wrist, Megan, and you'll be fine. We'll find you in no time for sure. So you were there that same year? Oh my God, it was so wild. So wild. Let's see. Yeah, like, Reese, did you see the picture? I can send it to you personally too if you haven't seen it. But yeah, so it was a little nutty to say the least. But it was a great time. Oh, you were there in 2018. Okay. See, and I wasn't in there for 2018. But so this was back 2012, ringing in 2013. And then I was back there in 2015, turning into 2016. Okay, Reese will be right back. Perfect. I'll show Reese again when he gets back. Let me see. So, yeah, is everyone excited about fireworks? I think we know the answer to that. But yeah, it's finally, right? And we thought the masks was bringing the sense of normalcy, but this is where I think that the parks are going to be they're going to feel like nothing has changed as of next year, because when you start bringing back in fireworks, it's almost like Disney World's just back. You know, you still get cavalcades, so you still get some kind of you still get some sorts of character experiences. But yeah, it gets it's getting a little wild. I can't find this here. I know some people who don't want fireworks, but what? What? Who are those people and why? I want to know why. That's very weird. I know, Elias, the 4th of July fireworks. Yeah, we need shows. We need fireworks. Yeah. But you know what? Like, I would have, honestly, if they told us that we had to wear masks for another 6 months at Disney in order to bring back fireworks, parades, shows, character meet and greets, I don't think anybody would have been upset. That's just my own personal opinion on it, but how do you regulate it? When you start letting that many people in, you just can't really regulate it all that much. So, yeah, it's a little wild for sure. Fireworks, shows, and more. You know what? I say this every stream too. I want them to bring back SpectroMagic, and they won't. They're my friends, and I'm trying to change their minds about fireworks. I just don't understand why people don't want fireworks. That's so weird. But why would you? I mean, maybe they don't like the loud noises, but I mean, fireworks. What an exciting time! What an exciting time! Let me see. Yeah, I don't mind wearing masks at all. We're so used to it at this point that who cares? Who cares, right? Well, I mean, that's how I think. Not everyone's the same. Fireworks are definitely a part of Disney. Absolutely. Absolutely there are. I hope that they send Tink. I hope Tink goes flying across the sky. You know, it's all I can dream of. It's all I can hope for. But, you know how it is. They also don't like parades. See, okay, now I think it just depends on the parade. See, for me, Festival of Fantasy, I like Festival of Fantasy. However, I find the parade floats are too tall for me. They hurt my neck. So I just was like, nah, I'll walk alongside it. I'll walk with it. I'll walk and talk with it. I won't stand there and wait for it. SpectroMagic, I would line up for 2 hours if I had to get to see it. But yeah, that's wild. That is wild, Megan. I don't know what kind of friends you have. Just kidding. But how can we change their mind, I wonder? I think they need to experience the best parade, which I personally think that the Boo to You parade is one of their best, since Spectral Magic isn't there anymore. But I have made a pixie light to you. Oh, cute! Oh, you have to show them to me, Nat. Please send me a picture. That'd be lovely. That would be awesome. But yeah, so I don't know. Are you guys? Do you guys think that people are going to be more skeptical about going to Disney now that they've kind of eased all these restrictions, or do you think it's just going to drive more people there now? I wonder. One of them, I'm talking to Disney next year to change her mind. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. You need to do that to change their mind, because if they have never seen a Disney parade or a Disney fireworks show, then they're going to be vastly mistaken, because these ones are like next level. Next level. For sure. Drive more people 100%. There you go. Yeah, I think it's gonna be bringing a lot more people. Yeah, because a lot of people are like, I'm not going to Disney and I have to wear a mask. It's hot in Florida, etc., etc. So I kind of get it. But I should also say the last time she went was when she was 2. Oh, and when you're 2, you're afraid of fireworks, for sure. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Just give me 2 quick seconds. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I just keep thinking of those darn freaking Ohana noodles. And that I'm probably going to make those tomorrow. So, just saying. Just saying. Da, da, da. Let me see. I just want to see if there's any breaking news that has happened while we started up on here. So give me 1 quick second. Oh dear, he's not good looking. They just they just posted a picture of Loki at Disneyland, and he doesn't really look like Loki. You need to eat. Well, Megan, if you need to break off and go get something to eat, for sure you can. I'm probably going to be ending the stream shortly, only in the sense because I am starving myself. Justin saw the same thing that I'm talking about Loki. I mean, it is really hard to it must be hard to find someone who resembles Tom Hiddleston, like someone with such good bone structure and everything. But I sent Lindsay a video about what happened yesterday at Disneyland. People, yes. So Eli sent me a video that people were trying to show up at Disneyland without a park reservation because they're like, oh, we don't have masks anymore, which means everything's fine. And they thought they didn't need a park reservation, and they got turned away. So, hello. Do your homework, people. If you're going to go traveling somewhere, please do your homework. That's all I'm asking for. Let's see here. Pardon me. I'll drink some water. Let me see. Oh, but you're not eating? Well, not eating yet. Ugh, that's the worst. I know, I'm not eating yet. I don't even know if anything's ready. It's 8:00 p.m. my time, so I probably should be getting some eat. But oh my god, that same thing happened in Disney World while we were there. Oh, really? People are nuts. I don't understand why people think that the rules don't pertain to them. That's so strange. So strange. Let's see. Rumors that Matterhorn will open July 2nd along with Jungle Cruise. Ooh. That would be great. Getting the big attractions back in, that would be fantastic. Oh, also this week, I don't know why I didn't talk about this. I knew about this. Yesterday, Big news happened at Disney World. More big news yesterday. Walt Disney World Resort started welcoming back their college program participants, which is great. People started their check-ins. They were moving into the brand new building of Flamingo Crossings, which looks beautiful. Gosh, I wish I was able to live there whenever I worked there. Nope, I was in the older housing. Mind you, mine was nice. I had laundry in my own apartment, whereas every other complex didn't. But now all of them do, and it looks like they all get like double beds, so full-size beds, and they also get in like their own room, which is amazing because when I did the program, we shared a room with someone, and we each had single beds. But for me, it was like I never had the college dorm kind of experience. I never lived like on school property, I guess you would say. So it was kind of like my sense of like having that college year. But yeah, so it looks so nice, and I'm so happy that the college program kids are finally back. A lot of people got sent home after like 2 weeks of work. They just got off training, and then all of a sudden the parks closed. And they offered their contracts back first, which was great. Anyone who had applied got preferential treatment, and well, not preferential treatment, I shouldn't say that. They got like kind of first hand at reapplying. And the great thing that I thought was a wonderful thing that the company did was anyone who kind of graduated out of the program to apply for the Disney College program because of the closure, they got to apply as well. So that was really nice of them to do that too. You're skipping the DCP and just applying for Disney. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. The fun thing with the DCP though is that you have crummy hours, you work a lot, but I think it's all about the experience living with the other people. I'm a big believer in that. I think the DCP is a great option. Honestly, if you don't have to do that, then don't do that. But it is a really good option, and you can always like apply to come in seasonal afterwards, or apply to keep going on. Again, you'd have to like move out of the housing and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely an option. But yeah, if you can do that, then that's great. That'd be great. Let's see, is there anything else happening? This isn't really like news. I guess it is kind of news. This is just like a weird happenstance that keeps happening lately in the parks, where the parks just randomly keep losing power. Has anyone else seen this? It's so strange. Like Animal Kingdom got it twice in 1 week, but maybe within a matter of days. And then like Hollywood Studios got it. Everyone just kept losing power. It was so weird. We have freaking Twilight Zone over there. So bizarre. So bizarre. I don't know. Did anyone else hear about this? Maybe I'm alone in that. I don't think I'm alone in that. Everyone's kind of got to heard something. Let me see. We had, yeah, so at one point at Hollywood Studios, down on Sunset, you had Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster both went down for power outages at the same time. And then you also had Rise of the Resistance, Smuggler's Run, Slinky Dog Dash. Those all went down. Then you had Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That went down. Star Tours went down. Like, everything was going down within, like, a matter of minutes. It was the craziest thing. Like, those poor cast members. I can just imagine what it was like having to deal with the crowds like that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Don't even want to know. Well, I think that I'm going to end the stream for the day. It was awesome speaking to you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed this like new kind of like video quality going on. Yeah, I was just kind of like test running my new camera. And yeah, so this is kind of a new way of doing it. I was normally streaming right off of my phone. But alas, I am using my brand new little toy here. But yeah, so thanks again for joining me. It's always a pleasure speaking to you guys. I love hearing your insight and all your reactions about the news, especially about the exciting news about the fireworks. So again, thanks for joining. Please make sure that you hit subscribe and click the notification bell. I'll be live again on Wednesday, on Saturday for SwishWilly Saturdays. It's always a great time. And yeah, where you guys get to guide the conversation on those nights. So definitely make sure you tune in and we'll talk about everything you guys want to talk about. So thanks again. Have an awesome night. I don't know how to end. Oh, never mind. Figured it out. This is also different. But yeah.